Hello everyone, this is Michelle Fox and welcome back to The Simple Quilter. Today I'm going to be sharing some ideas with you on how to organize your quilting tools using different organizers and caddies. Now a caddy is defined as a small storage container that has dividers. So as we go through this, you might keep that in mind when I talk about caddies. But I am also going to include some desktop organizers also. Now, I have been searching for the perfect desktop organizer for my quilting tools. Now, I have been searching for the perfect organizer for my quilting tools. Now, over the years, I've had lots of different caddies and desktop organizers, but I've given a lot away because they just didn't work for me, and I'm kind of on the search for the perfect one. I haven't quite found it, but I do have to say these little cups are one of my favorites, and I like to hold my pins and my rotary cutters in those, but they're so cute. I just really like them because they're so cute. They're little metal enamel mugs put out by Lori Holt. Plus, she's just an incredible designer, so I really do like those. But I also have used lots of other organizers, and as I was looking around my quilt room and around the house, I realized that I had several. Now, I just recently purchased a new one that's not working very well. I wanted to really replace the ones that hold my pins, because I put my pins in there, my scissors and my seam rippers, and I try to keep it cleaned out, but it always seems to be just getting too full. And as you know, I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to dig. I've told you that frequently in my videos, so it's getting to the point that I'm having to dig, so I want to try to change it up so things are a little bit more accessible. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about regarding organizers are what they're made out of. Now, they can be made out of just about everything. Here's one that's made of wood. I really do like these kind of rustic metal ones, simply because I like antique things and I think those always look really cool. There are baskets that can be used as little organizers, and there are caddies that have dividers in them that are baskets also. You can have a little fabric basket or caddy. Now, there's all kinds of these. In the past, I've given those all away except for this one, simply because it's hard for me to see what's in if they have little pockets. It's hard for me to see what's in the pocket, and then if there's something down in there, it's hard for me to get them out. So I do have a tendency to stay away from fabric organizers, but that actually may be your favorite, and that's okay. Today's video is just to explore the options that are out there. Now, there's also metal, these, like desktop organizers that are made out of that mesh metal. There's all kinds of plastic organizers, clear, see-through, and just solid colored plastic. Now, as you can see, some of these have nice handles, so that may be something you consider. Do you want to be able to pick it up and carry it from place to place? This one has a little handle. Another thing you might want to consider is if it rotates. Now, some people like it so that it rotates so that they can access all sides without having to get up or move it. And I do have to say, this is one I purchased fairly recently. I got this kind of in the bath section, I think, at Target, and I really do like this one. This, by the way, works great for makeup also. Okay, so we've talked about a few things. We've talked about the material they're made of. We've talked about whether they have a handle or whether they rotate. So those are really all things that you might want to consider when you're purchasing one. Now, in the past, I would just see something cute and say, hey, I'm going to get that. Well, a lot of times those things didn't work for me, and I just purchased this one and it really is not going to work for what I had in mind, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a few minutes. Another thing you want to consider when you're purchasing any type of desktop organizer is the size. For example, this one is pretty tall. This one is pretty big. It's probably the largest one that I have here. It's wide in length and width. Now this one is also long too, but you might want to consider the size and the space that you're going to use for whichever you choose. Okay, so let's take a closer look at how these things, all these different ones that I have work for organizers for your quilting tools. Okay, so these two mugs are actually my two favorite ways to store my quilting tools. My rotary blades stay right behind this table, right next, because this is my cutting station. But you can see this has gotten pretty full, and I'm always having to dig, and if I put my seam ripper in there, I'm always kind of having to dig for it. So I really wanted to look for something that had dividers so I could divide up the tools so I didn't have to dig through it. So the most recent caddy that I purchased that I thought was going to work was this caddy right here. Now I purchased this at Hobby Lobby, and I really do think it's really neat. But this was my problem here. When I put pins in it, they just kind of disappeared. So then I'm going to have to dig again. So one thing you might consider when you're purchasing a caddy is the height, you know, from the floor, from the surface up to the edge of the caddy, because this really didn't work good for what I had in mind. But I will show you what it does work good for. Even though this caddy didn't work good for my pens and pencils, look how great it works for my scissors. So those are my two pair of pinking shears. There's just my everyday scissors, my fabric scissors, and then I use a lot of these 1/4-inch seam rulers, and I can put those in there, and miscellaneous tools in there also. The ones that are tall. See, I can put another pair of scissors in there, and these are great for scissors and taller tools. And so I won't have to dig for these, and I will be using this to hold my scissors. Okay, now here's another organizer that I recently purchased at Walmart. These were fairly inexpensive, and I thought this was going to work great for my quilt tools, because I could put my notepads in there, and I could put my pens and pencils in here. The problem is again, I'm going to have to be digging, and I really don't like how those kind of just lay over to the side. I don't really like that, because again, I'm having to dig. Now, if that doesn't bother you, this may be a great choice for you. This was actually fairly inexpensive. I think I paid probably under $5 or $6 for this, so it really wasn't very expensive, and I really do like how it holds my notepads. Okay, this was the other caddy that I liked, and I thought I would like this one the best. However, I don't like the way these just flop over. And I know I'm being kind of nitpicky, but this really has to work for me, and I don't really care much for that. The one thing I really do like about this caddy is that it is see-through. So I can see if there's something that I've dropped down in there. Now this has 4 outer compartments and 1 inner compartment, and if this, you know, them flopping over to the side doesn't really bother you, you could certainly choose this one. This is a good selection. simply because you can see through everything. And I do like that it rotates. Now this was a caddy that I've had, and this actually is a pretty good caddy. I like the height of this one. And you really can put lots of different tools in this one. This way it works good for small scissors, small rulers, things that you mark your quilts with. You could even put a glue stick in there if you wanted. So this one really isn't too bad. And I do like that it's kind of long and narrow and has a handle. I purchased this at Hobby Lobby quite some time ago, but sometimes they have caddies that are very similar to this. Now, this caddy is one that I just purchased at Walmart, and I think this may be my favorite one. This is the one that I'm really going to try out for a while, and let me show you why. The reason is because they're 4 compartments and they're not very tall. So I can put all of my markers, like my Sharpie markers there. I can put the things, just my writing utensils in there. I can have a separate compartment for the pins that mark my quilt tops, or that I can mark fabric with. And then I can still have a place for things like my seam ripper, my little rulers, my little presser. And then I like this little feature here too, because I'm going to be able to put my clips in there so that they're close to my sewing station. And then I like this little drawer because I use lots of notepads, and I can put those notepads right in there because I really just use the small ones for my actual quilting. So this is going to be my caddy or desk organizer of choice right now, and then I'll leave this one by my cutting station for my rotary cutters. And I'm going to be using this one in another area on my countertop for my scissors and these taller, hard to store rulers. Now this little wooden organizer is great. This was a little paper or desktop organizer, but this works great for rulers. Some of those specialty rulers that really don't work very well anywhere else or fit into my specialty ruler notebooks. But I like to store my rulers in here, all my smaller rulers. So I wanted to be sure to show you that one. Okay, now this is a neat, cute little basket that I use. This will stay in my quilt room. My mother always used this, and it makes me think of her a lot, so this will stay in my quilt room. But I just kind of had stuff piled in there, and I was trying to think of ways to make it more organized. And this is an idea that I had. You know, all those little plastic containers that I like? Even though this doesn't have compartments, you can kind of create your own compartments like this. And then that becomes a great storage container for organizing your small little quilting The last thing I wanted to share with you was this is just a very cheap, inexpensive little basket. I probably got it at the dollar store, and I have this little cup. It's been in my room for a long time, and I really like that cup. I haven't gotten rid of that. But look how easy this can be turned into a pen holder and a notebook holder. So I think that's a great way to organize things on your desk or on the surfaces in your quilt studio also. You can do the same thing with this. You can put these little containers in there to make that a little bit more organized so things just aren't piled in there. If you have a favorite quilt tool caddy or a quilt tool organizer, please tell me about it in the description below. If you'd like to, go to my Facebook page and post it there. I'd love to see the different types of caddies you all use in your quilt rooms. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Please share with a friend, and as always, leave a comment. I love to get the comments and try to reply to each and every one. So until next time, have fun quilting.